Today we got two massive wolves going head to head. Fenris the Wolf from Thor Ragnarok taking on Ralph the Wolf from Rampage. Who's come out on top here? Let's find out. Fenris was a giant Asgardian wolf who faithfully served Hela during the times of expansion of Asgard around the Nine Realms. Millennia after her death, Fenris was resurrected by Hela with eternal flame, and again put at her service during her rule over Asgard. Fenris is both an Asgardian wolf and the personal pet of Hela, the goddess of death, so most powerful and fearsome beings across the entire Nine Realms. To the point that even Heimdall showed visible signs of fear when cornered by the beast on the Rainbow Bridge, only preparing to square off against the animal once he realized that it was absolutely necessary. Fenris has tremendous superhuman strength, as she was actually able to match up against the Hulk, engaging in a brutal, albeit brief, battle. She dragged Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge. Hulk struggled to keep her mouth open, able to ragdoll Hulk around, basically using the Avenger as an overgrown chew toy. She has also used her teeth to pierce through the Hulk's skin, making Abomination and Fenris the only characters in the MCU to pierce through the Hulk's tough hide. Finally, Fenris is also superhumanly durable, as she was completely unscathed after getting shot at by Valkyrie, taking Hulk's blows with no visible damage. So, as we got one corner, Fenris the Wolf. But, entering the ring, in the corner, well, it's Ralph the Wolf. Ralph is a wolf monster, usually depicted as the third protagonist of the Rampage wrecking crew, the other two being George and Lizzie. However, in the Rampage movie, Ralph actually serves in a more antagonistic role alongside Lizzie, with George being the only true protagonist out of the three. Once a wild gray wolf inhabiting the forests of Wyoming, Ralph was transformed into a colossal monster after inhaling a gas that contained a pathogen designed to rewrite the genetic makeup of animals. After his transformation, Ralph stood well over 30 feet tall with wickedly powerful jaws. This is a set of large flaps of skin stretching between his front and rear legs, which allowed it to glide for short distances. Ralph was also able to fire long spines from his back and tail, which were powerful enough to take out military helicopters. He's strong enough to easily destroy tanks, helicopters, rip up large portions of skyscrapers, as well as deal blows and damage to both Lizzie and George. Also durable enough to take attacks from both George and Lizzie, not even be affected by bullets, survive military explosions and drone strikes, and even easily recover from a falling skyscraper. Ralph is also the fastest out of these three kaiju, as he was enhanced and edited with the speed of a cheetah. So, who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, I love a good animal versus animal fight. And since we've seen two monstrous wolves pop up on the big screen the last few years, I think it just makes sense to throw these guys head to head. Fenris the Wolf from Thor Ragnarok and Ralph the Wolf from Rampage. So, who's coming out on top here? Well, let's break it down. And starting out, let's dive into strength and power. Well, for starters, Ralph is substantially larger than Fenris, as he clocks in at 15 meters high, while Fenris is only 9 meters. So already Ralph has a size advantage here in this fight. He was also able to destroy helicopters with his teeth, flip over and destroy tanks, destroy parts of skyscrapers, and he can even match Ralph up against the likes of George and Lizzie when it comes to strength too. Well, maybe not Lizzie, but definitely George. In fact, Ralph even had George momentarily pinned down, just like Fenris the Wolf did with Hulk. But here's the thing. There's just a big difference between pinning down George and pinning down Hulk. And really just a big strength difference between Hulk and the Rampage monsters in general. I mean, Hulk is the guy that will overpower Abomination, either destroy Loki, overpower Thor, probably most impressively, stop a retarded Leviathan of one punch, flip the Leviathan and completely destroy it. Leviathan weighing around 1,500 tons. In that same movie, in fact, just minutes after battling against Fenris, Hulk will knock Surtur back and crack part of his crown with his punches, and Surtur's the size of a mountain. Yet Hulk was struggling to keep Fenris's mouth open, and she was just ragdolling the Hulk around, basically treating the mightiest Avenger like it was nothing more than a green, oversized chew toy. On top of that, Fenris has got enough bite power and sharp enough teeth to actually pierce through Hulk's hide, whereas Hulk is usually tough enough to take aircraft fire absolutely no problem. In fact, only two beings in the MCU have ever even managed to get through Hulk's skin: Abomination and Fenris. That's a pretty good list to be on. Fenris is even so strong, able to crack and break apart the Rainbow Bridge, and that bridge is incredibly tough. In fact, in the first Thor movie, it took Thor several blows from Mjolnir to crack through the bridge, and Fenris was making it look just easy in comparison. So about durability. Well, Ralph is easily able to take bullets, actually being affected by bullets. He survived the military explosions and drone strikes, just got right back up and kept on running and kept on fighting. And Ralph even easily recovered from collapsing down with the Sears Tower, which might actually be the greatest durability feat here. Yeah, Fenris is taking punches on the Hulk, but can't imagine that each of Hulk's punches is packing the same amount of force and power as a collapsing skyscraper. However, his durability is also a little suspect, as he didn't do too hot in his battles against the other monsters. And by not doing too hot, I mean literally getting decapitated by Lizzie's jaws. And if Lizzie can do it, Fenris can do it too, seeing as how she's able to pierce through Hulk's hide, and Hulk is definitely a lot tougher and more durable than Ralph. So now the question is just how durable is Fenris? Well, she's able to take multiple hits from the Hulk. But like we said, Ralph falling off that skyscraper might be more impressive than any of those punches from the Hulk. However, that's not really the point. The point is that Fenris is able to take all those punches and act like she didn't feel them. Hulk has damaged Thor, Hulkbuster, Abomination, Ultron, even Surtur with his punches. Yet he goes up against Fenris, and the Wolf is able to shrug them off like it was nothing. In fact, you can argue that Fenris was actually winning the fight. The only reason that Hulk won was because he flipped her off the lake and let her fall into oblivion. Fenris has also stood up remarkably well to piercing attacks, as Valkyrie just laid into her with a big ol' Asgardian Gatling gun, and it just did nothing. We don't even know if Fenris can technically die, or if she's even alive in order to be able to die. As durable as Ralph is, he's still a biological entity, and has more clearly defined limits than a zombie wolf who spent the last 1,500 years at least as a corpse. So yeah, Fenris is stronger and more durable. However, Ralph is faster, more agile, he's got greater versatility. He's got the speed of a cheetah, he's actually able to fly, or at least glide, so he can expand the battlefield in a way that Fenris can't. And there are his big old porcupine quills. He's used to take down helicopters. He'll definitely be throwing some Fenris' way. However, I don't think it'll be enough to beat Fenris here. She's able to take Asgardian gunfire. Ralph's quills haven't proven that they're stronger than that. And so Ralph really has no way to put Fenris down from a distance. The wolf is too durable, meaning that at some point or another, the fight is gonna get into close range. And that's where Fenris can just dominate. Despite being smaller and Ralph having the size advantage, Fenris is a lot stronger and tougher. So, will take more attacks and dish out more powerful attacks in return. Then there's her teeth. Now, I'm not suggesting that Fenris can just behead Ralph just like Lizzie did. Honestly, don't know if her mouth is big enough to do that. But I'm sure ripping off legs will have the same effect. Hands will just bite, rip out chunks from all over. Yeah, Ralph is cool and all, actually cool enough to even make you overlook the fact that it's a wolf named Ralph, but Fenris is just too much here. Battling against the Hulk, actually seemingly winning, or at least holding your own, is better than anything Ralph has ever shown us. That's enough to seal the deal here. Fenris is coming out on top. Fenris wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. Also be sure that like button, subscribe button, turn notifications with the Fanco Army, and I will see you all next time.